What up? It's your boy Wall Street back again. Today is a special day in the NBA. Today is the 40th birthday of LeBron James, who has spent the vast majority of his life in the NBA. You know, we had, Kobe Bryant, RIP, miss you, Kobe. Kobe Bryant was another player who spent, the majority of his life in the league. Got into the league when he was 17 years old, I think, and then, was in the league until he was 37, I believe. So, spent 20 years in the league, and you spend more time of your life in the NBA than outside of it. And obviously, if Kobe, was still around today, that wouldn't necessarily be true anymore. But I want to talk about LeBron because LeBron has spent precisely 53.79% of his life as an NBA player. So there's more than 50% of his life has been spent as a member of the NBA. And LeBron has basically been the best player in the NBA since he's been in the league, right? And now people want to say, oh, well, he's not the best player in the league anymore, yada, yada, whatever. I'm always going to say, if you have LeBron James on your team, you have a chance to win every single night. Doesn't matter who you're playing, doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter who's on the team with LeBron, you have a chance to win every single night. But so let me tell you how I got to this math, right? So LeBron, today being his birthday, is 14,610 days old. And he was drafted into the league on June 26th, 2003, a fine Thursday in 2003. Draft was held at Madison Square Garden. Many of you probably are familiar with the 2003 NBA draft being one of the best drafts of all time. Carmelo Anthony going third overall to the Denver Nuggets. Dwayne Wade going fifth overall to the Miami Heat. Chris Bosh also in that draft class. A lot of other great names in that draft class. But so let me get to this math right. So since that day in 2003, June 26th, 7,858 days have passed. So LeBron has been in the NBA for 7,858 days. And 7,858 divided by 14,610, which is the number of days that he's been alive, equals 53.79%. So just in case you guys were doubting my math skills, because there's been plenty of people in the past who have done that, wanted to show you the work right there. But I really wanted to make this video because I think I've said it before, LeBron James in my mind is the greatest player to ever play the game. He's the most well-rounded player I've ever seen in the league, and he's been one of the most exciting players throughout his entire career. And the thing that I admire the most about LeBron is his level of consistency and his dedication to his craft and how passionate he is about going to work every day. And it's something that I look at, and apply it to my life, because it's hard to, get up every day and do the same thing over and over again and put countless hours and days and years into a certain, thing that you're working on, with no real certainty if it's going to pan out or not, right? But trusting the work that you put in and trusting that work and that effort is going to pay off in the long term, which for LeBron, it clearly has. He's been cemented as one of the greatest players of all time. He's a billionaire. The guy's worth like $1.2 or $1.3 billion. He's made the most out of his NBA career. And when he retires, there should be nothing but praise for this guy. He's never really had a scandal. He's never really, been in bad press that is dealing with, bad issues and things like that. Off the court, so many people want to criticize him. On the court, his free agency decisions, all this stuff. But I think that's just because of how great he is. And, I don't know how much longer LeBron really has left in the league. He has a player option for next year. It's like a surplus of, I think, like $50 million. So, Bronny's still going to be with the Lakers. I don't see him turning down that player option unless he's going to renegotiate and try to sign, an additional like 1-and-1 extension where he basically turns that player option into, a new guaranteed contract year and then pushes on, another player option the year after that for the 2026 to 27 season, I believe. So I might be doing that math wrong. When it comes to counting months and all that, I kind of lose track. I'm not great at that. But yeah, 2024-25 currently getting paid $48.7 million. 25-26 is a player option in which if he accepts that option, he will be due $52.6 million. So, and the other crazy thing about LeBron is he's made nearly $500 million in career earnings just from his salary in the NBA. And obviously, we know he's made plenty of money from endorsements, off the court stuff. But something that's interesting is usually when you see players that have been in the league for 15, 20 years, their career earnings graph, if you will, like if you were to turn it into a line chart, it has sort of like a bell curve where there's a lot, right in the middle, and then at the beginning it's a little bit less, at the end a little bit less as well, because you're typically signing minimum deals. You got your rookie contract for the first 4 years of your career, then you sign your first big contract that bumps you up, and then once you get to be, in your late 30s and 40s, if you're still in the league, you're probably not signing for more than the league minimum. But LeBron has quite literally always gotten a raise, if you will, year after year in his career, right? His rookie year got paid $4 million, and it's grown steadily every year since, right? And obviously salaries are a lot higher now in the NBA in general. Like the first overall pick, I think this year, Zachary Risachet is getting paid like 12 or $13 million as the first overall pick in his first year in the league. That's crazy. So LeBron's done a lot of good stuff for the NBA. He's been a great influence on, so many basketball fans, young kids. He's just a class act. And I personally think he should go down as the greatest player in NBA history. He's the scoring leader, only player ever to score 40,000 points in his career. And everybody's like, oh, well, it's a longevity stat, this, that, whatever. I'm like, I don't understand why that's a bad thing, right? Like, if anything, that should make it more impressive that this guy has played at such a high level for 20 plus years. It's like, that's what I don't understand is they're like, oh, well, if Michael Jordan played that long, well, he didn't. So no one has played this long, really. Like, LeBron has played 1,500 games. He's played 1,520 games. He's only come off the bench twice in his career. And, I don't know how you could even say, oh, it's a longevity stat, this or that, whatever. It's, to me, that's all a bunch of malarkey. And I'm not having any of it. Okay? Take all that baloney back to the deli counter. I'm not playing this game with people. So right now sits at 41,131 points, 120 career triple doubles. He's also the league leader the career league leader in turnovers, a little bit over 5,300. But that comes with the territory. Like, he's going to turn the ball over that much. It's not like he's turning the ball over like crazy all the time, right? I don't think he's averaged 4 turnovers a game, couple seasons, but his turnovers per game for his entire career is 3.3. Not great, but not terrible. And again, I think the scoring numbers and all of that stuff make up for it. So also has 11,000 rebounds, 11,000 assists, 1,100 blocks, nearly 2,300 steals. He's been shooting 50% for his career over 22 years. It's crazy to me. It's really crazy to me how long of a career this guy has had and how well he's played. But like I said, I don't see him playing more than this season, next season, and the season after. So let's say he retires in 2027. You know, he'll have been in the league for 24 years. 24 years. It's just impeccable. But currently averaging 23.5 points per game on the season, 9 assists per game, 7.9 rebounds per game, averaging 0.8 steals, 0.6 blocks. The guy's all time. The guy's really all time. And, you know, one day we're going to be watching his Hall of Fame speech and everyone's going to be like, oh, I miss seeing LeBron in the league. So if you're a big NBA fan like me, probably don't have to tell you, but I recommend watching as many Lakers games as you possibly can, because soon enough, LeBron's not going to be in the league anymore. And it's going to be a moment in time that we won't be able to get back. So cherish it, you know, soak it all in, and, you know, watch LeBron just go off, right? I hope he wins another championship too. I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be very cool. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think LeBron James is the greatest of all time? I want to know your thoughts. So leave some comments down below. If you liked the video, please give me a like, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Happy New Year, guys. Take it easy, stay safe, stand on business, handle business. I'll catch you with the next one. Peace.